Assalamu alaikum and good morning to everyone. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am. Walaikum salam.
Okay, so I think we should start. There are 58 participants now. So let's start because it's already 10:26. Um, I have admitted almost all. I don't know if anyone is left. So last time I don't know where I've left. What was we discussing last time? You have any idea? I want to ask from you people.
Ma'am, Gorilla Glass.
Okay, Gorilla. That means we were talking about glass. Now the chapter of glass is over. So we'll start with ceramics again now. Ceramics, what are ceramics? Now in our daily life, you come across a lot of things that are made up of ceramics. You can look around your house. You will find a lot of things that are made up of ceramics. Now there are many types of ceramics, okay? Clay, earthenware, porcelain. These are all, different types of ceramics that are, I mean, easily available when you look around your own surroundings. You look around, I mean, your house or your place where you live, or I mean, anywhere around you will find a lot of things. There are a lot of examples of ceramics. So I have this slide share. I prepared slides for you people so you can go through them easily. Can you see the slides?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sure. So let's start with the slides. Ceramics are basically solid, rigid, or stiff materials that can resist heat. To some extent, they can resist heat, but it's not. I mean, here they have written they can resist heat, but when I went through a lot of literature, I've seen that they are not that heat resistant. They are not that mean. I mean, they are fragile. They can break. You have to I mean, take a lot of measurements, care measurements to, I mean, not to drop them on the floor, otherwise they will break. So they are not that, maybe they are resistant to heat to some extent, but not, I mean, very stable towards heat. Fine. Okay, ceramics are prepared by forming or creating and then firing mineral that's not metallic, like mud or brick, at elevated temperatures. That is, at very high temperatures. I mean, you they will go through the process of this firing. Now, what is firing? These are some basic terms of ceramics which are described in your chapter. Also, the chapter has been provided to you, so please go through those terms, because these are not the terms that we daily use. This firing is not that firing that we did not normally use. It's something else. And if you have gone through my lectures of ceramics, you will come to know that what type of I mean, words are there. There are typical words that are used in this as a glossary. For example, firing is the process of heating pottery, right? So, and there are many other terms like refractory, like pottery, like porcelain, and flux, glazing, earthenware, clay, china clay, and casting, calcination. So there are so many terms that are typically related to only this chapter, that is ceramics, right? Okay, so let's see this thing. uh, Ceramic is originated from Greek word, that is keramikos. It was basically a Greek word, and this is an example of a ceramic bowl, right? You can see how finely it's made. So the ceramics used decades ago were pottery. They are saying that earlier, decades, years ago only, they were used in the form of a pottery. And as this word surround or enclose a substantial or enormous category of materials, ceramics are also said to possess combo, that is combination of ionic and covalent bonds. They are formed by, I mean, through the covalent bond systems and the ionic bonding systems both, connecting them, right, forming a crystalline structure or a semi-crystalline material, whereas amorphous substances possessing same combination are known as glass, right? So they are just explaining you or comparing the difference between, I mean, the amorphous ones and the crystalline ones. So this was something like that. Fine. Let's jump to the next. So this is the an example of decorative items. Uh, you can see here, these are the few decorative items that are made up of this ceramic. These are our ceramic flower vase, and this is also some sort of a clay material uh, or earthenware it is made up of. So these are typical examples of beautiful examples of ceramics. Okay. Okay, so now let's talk about the melting point. Melting point of some ceramics like aluminum, this oxide Al2O3, it has got a higher melting point range. You can see 3720 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas zirconia has got a melting point around 4807 degrees Fahrenheit. Titania has this much. Chromia 3450 degrees Fahrenheit, and molybdenum has 4750 degrees Fahrenheit. So ceramics are composed of, basically what they are composed of, what they are made up of. Of course, they're made up of raw materials like kaolinite, aluminum oxide, and combo of silicon, SiC, that is silicon, and carbon, or silicon carbide. SiC stands for silicon carbide. So this is the combo of raw materials, basic, few of them which I have mentioned here. Now, when I'm mentioning few points here, you are supposed to go through the details of all these things, because these are all the key points, and you will be asked in your exams about the details of all these key points. So keep that thing in your mind, that a teacher cannot put all the details right now in this Zoom, through this Zoom cloud, to you people, right? We cannot, because we are not standing in the class, but we can provide you the key points so that you can, you can go through the details from your chapter, or from internet, or from any other source. You can get the, or from a book, of course, of some good book. You can, I have referred few books in few of my lecture series. So go through my lecture series from YouTube. You will be able to find out the book I have recommended for this ceramics and this industrial chemistry. There was a typical book, and for industrial, this ceramic also, I have recommended one book. I found a good book, so I recommended that book. I don't remember the name right now. So go through the lecture and you will come to know. Okay, so beautiful, different and colorful decorative household and kitchenware items. Okay, let's see what are those. Okay, coffee mugs, of course. These are pottery, earthenware, etc. These are all the different types. If someone can ask you about the ceramics, so these are simply ceramic mugs we use at our home, right, at our places. You can look around and you can see these all beautiful things, and you can see these are ceramic bowls, right? And these are vases, beautiful vases, different colored vases. They are very beautiful, and they are very expensive also. When you go for their prices in the market, they are very expensive, and but they are beautiful. But yeah, mostly they are not that expensive. Mostly these items I'm showing you from something, from my personal I mean from a personal place. So this is a beautiful, cup and a saucer, you can see, and this is a lovely plate. Maybe some of you might be having at your homes, when you go through, when you look for, typical kitchenware of your grandparents, maybe you will find such type of items in your house. You can see these type of, pictures were drawn on them in olden times. Such type of these glasses and these mugs were used. So these are all beautiful, and I can show you something very beautiful which I wanted to show you. This is a musical kettle, and it's a ceramic musical kettle. It has a beautiful music in it, so I thought I must share. This is my personal kettle, so I thought that I must show you. It's porcelain, and it's very expensive, but it's very pretty, and it's very, it's decades ago we have been having this. So, can you see this?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear the music? This is the music from the kettle. It has got a button
Yes.
under it, and it can, so I thought I must share this beautiful thing with you people. Okay, so still people are joining. Okay, I don't know who are these. Well, I'm now admitting everyone with the roll numbers, not a person without a roll number. So please write your roll numbers along with your okay, ceramic is not an organic material. Yes, we know it, it's not an organic material, but an inorganic one. And basically, for example, what a boride, a carbide, or an oxide, these are fired, right? Fired again means that they go through some heating process. That is the heated, I have written there, that is the heated in oven or kiln to glaze or elevated temperatures, at elevated temperatures. Now oven is again a heating source. Kiln is also like, you can say, oven. Okay, so this process will lessen, that is low down or bring down or decrease the permeability, resulting to a shiny, glazed and colored exterior. Now they are saying that this process that is described our, it will simply low down the permeability, that is the absorbing power, resulting, what will happen, resulting, it will result into a glaze, that is shiny surface. It will provide a glazed surface to the material, whatever ceramic material they are forming. It would provide a shiny, glazed and color exterior, that is the outer side of the material. That typical thing would be shiny and glazed. So this is basically they are saying. Okay, Properties, few properties I have explained. Now these are the, I mean, headings which you should keep in your mind when you will be asked in the exams. These things can be asked, because again I'm repeating that these are only the key points in the presentation, because it's a presentation. So we can only discuss the key points, and I will appreciate if you go through, because there are only 2 chapters which you are supposed to cover from my side, and the rest I think Dr. Qasim is uh, explaining you the rest of the chapters. So please go through these 2 chapters. They are nothing, and they are very interesting also. Okay, so a few properties of ceramics. Electrical properties, well, they act as semiconductors. They hold a semiconductor properties. Now what is semiconductors? You must know what is a semiconductor. What are semiconductors? Especially transition metal oxides. Now they are saying the transition metal oxides, right? They act as semiconductors. For example, zinc oxide. This is one of the very common examples. Zinc oxide this is one of the examples I found. So you also find out other examples. Ceramics holding semiconductor properties can work as gas sensors. They can work, again, another property, that is they can work as gas sensors. The electrical resistance swaps, that is changes when number of gases run over polycrystalline ceramics. Okay, fine. That means the resistance towards the electricity, or that is the electoral, it just changes, or it swaps when number of gases, that is enormous gases, they can name them, you can find them in the literature. There are number of gases that can run over these number of crystalline ceramics. Okay, so ceramics hold enormous optical properties too. That is, for optical reasons, they are having lot of properties. Now please go through the properties, because the properties are very in detail. They are long. I mean, they are very lengthy. So I just wrote these 2 3 from them, because I thought that you must go through them from some literature or from some good book. You should focus on the properties they hold. Okay, so they hold the optical properties. That means something to do with your glasses that you wear. Uh, they have elevated melting point ranges and can last for longer periods. Ceramics served as great insulators. Now these are all the, I mean, applications also, and you can count them in there as their applications and as their properties also, that they can be served as great insulators. They have the insulation power. So this is also one of the uh, okay, now there's a topic which I left yesterday. I didn't make that slide. This is manufacturing of ceramics. Now I want you to go through the manufacturing process of the ceramics. I can tell you a few points regarding the, I mean, ceramics process. Uh, Okay, I wrote something about a little about the manufacturing, that when heat is applied to refined clay to produce stiff hard products, this is one of the manufacturing process, how it is made, how a ceramic is made. These then go through a heat treatment named as firing, which I just told you, to get the desired rigid product, to get your product, to get your desired whatever you are preparing, whatever they are planning to prepare, it goes through this basic process, right? So it's simply a method employed to become a coherent mass without any heating or forge or invent materials into non-metallic parts, right? So this was also one of the properties of it. Okay. Um, a- so ceramics are formed by applying heat to refined or treated clays. They can be applied to refined or treated, that is, that has been gone through some sort of a treatment. Treated clays and raw materials to produce a hard product. So these then went through the process of heat treatment. That is, again, I just told you, that is the process of firing. It's a heat treatment process to end up to the final product, to get the desired product. Okay, so what I want you to do from now, this topic is that you have to go through, you have to, I mean, find out, and you have to learn on your own the types of the ceramics, which I just explained it to you, that you have to learn all the types of the ceramics and basic, I mean, process. What are the basic 4 processes? There are basically 4 processes to form or to manufacture ceramics. So you have to explain all those 4 processes. The raw materials, I have explained a lot of raw materials here also in the slide, so you can see the raw materials, and there are others raw materials also. So go through the raw materials that are used for manufacturing ceramics. Then comes the benefits of the ceramics. What benefits they are providing to to a common human. What benefits they are providing to us. So you must go through that benefits also. Then comes, of course, the disadvantages of ceramics. Now, what could be the disadvantage of a ceramic? So okay. So what could be the disadvantages? Yes, of course, these are not resistant, as I just mentioned earlier. They are fragile. They can break. If they will, you will drop them on the floor. There are chances that they can break, right? They can be shattered. They can be cracked. So you need to be very careful when you are handling a ceramic product, right? It's not something, because it's not something metallic or like that. It's non-metallic, so it does not hold that much. It doesn't have that much resistance towards stability. They are not that much stable. So this was something about ceramics. It was a short presentation, and I just prepared to, because I have uploaded 2 to 3, I mean maybe 4 lectures on ceramics. So go through all those lectures. Your chapter is almost over. Now there are other things, that is the glossary. So please go through the glossary also. Glossary is the words that you are supposed to learn. When I can ask you in your Viva about those typical terms that are only related to this chapter, that is ceramics. We do not use these words in our ordinary English. So maybe you will have some problem in explaining that. As for example, we call oven, we don't call kiln, KILN. So just like that, we use this word. We are hearing this word firing in our language. It has got other meanings also. So I mean, you have to go through the very typical glossary of this chapter, so that you can understand easily. And it's in the end of the chapter. The chapter has been provided to you. Do you have that chapter with you? You have here, I think, the chapter of ceramics with you. So please go through that chapter, and you will find out the glossary in the end. You will find out easily. So go through all the terms that are described there. And if you don't follow anything, then please open the lectures on LMS and on YouTube. I have uploaded my lectures, almost all the lectures on LMS. Are you going through LMS lectures and assignments which I have uploaded? I'm asking you people, are you muted?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you can. You're not muted. You're speaking. So how can I hear you? I'm asking that. Are you? I mean, looking for assignments on LMS. आपने LMS को खोल के देखा है किसी ने अभी तक?
Yes, ma'am.
तो उस पे assignments
Yes,
भी
ma'am.
हैं. उसमें there are assignments also, and there are lectures also being uploaded there of this industrial chemistry and of the lab work which you are supposed to cover. So go through, please go through all those videos that are on LMS, because वो आपके लिए ही बनाई गई हैं. वो मैंने ऐसे किसी काम के लिए नहीं रखी. It's just for you people, okay? So apart from this industrial chemistry, there are so many other things that are supposed to be learned. That is from your lab side. There are a lot of videos which I have uploaded. And yesterday again, and day before yesterday, I have uploaded about the basic equipment you can use in your lab, and what are the names and what are the uses of those basic equipment that you can use. So please go through that lecture. And then day before yesterday, I uploaded another lecture on refluxing. So I want everyone should know what is refluxing, because whatever syllabus is in your lab work, I mean related to your lab, is all the all heating processes, almost the majority of that preparations, organic preparations, they were accomplished when you go through the process of polycondensation or condensation reactions. So these are all, they come under the category of refluxing. So I hope you will go through that lecture and you will see that, because this is the only help I can provide you, because your exams date is, I think, just about to be announced. So now start preparing for your exams. These chapters are just, they are just nothing. There are only few pages. So go through them and keep this thing in your mind, that these are the key points. These are not the details. You have to go through the details to get to the required marks you are looking for. You are not supposed to say then that, ma'am, we did never covered, we only covered the things you told us on the slides. No, on the slides we can only show you the things that are, I mean, briefly we can explain you, but the details you are supposed to look for. So this was all about today's lecture, because the rest of the things I have already explained many times on the, in my lectures on LMS regarding this ceramics. So I don't want to repeat everything again and again. And this lecture I'm going to upload again on YouTube. You can go through the slides there again, because I'm going to publish everything, whatever we have to publish. So whatever I teach you, I will publish it. So please go through my lecture series regarding your labs and regarding your theory. So I hope you have, you are now quite clear, and I hope you are now, familiar with this term, that is ceramic, and now you will be able to complete your rest of the things that are left, and you will come up with great, results in the exams. I hope to see you in the exams now. And in the meanwhile, I have now today I have asked you to write down, few things, please. So go through this lecture again. I will upload it, and the questions I asked in between the lecture, go through them and try to be prepared to answer them for your exam. This is not an assignment. It's not an assignment, but go through the types, and whatever I said, I asked you few things that are types of the ceramics, and you have to explain the basic 4 processes that are supposed to be learned for manufacturing ceramics, and different type of raw materials that are used in preparing these ceramics, and what could be the benefits a common man can get from these ceramics. What are the disadvantages of ceramics? So these are few things, and I hope you will go through them, and you will not take it. You will take these all things seriously now, and you will cover up everything. So do you have anything now in your mind, so you can ask? If you have anything to ask, you can ask right now.
Ma'am, you have given assignments on LMS, so we can write it. Means we can provide you in soft copy or hard copy.
Yes, you can. If there is an option of uploading your assignment, just upload it. I will check it there. Otherwise, provide me the hard copy. That would be better, because university will soon open from 26th, as I have heard. So on 26th we can meet, and we can you can bring your assignments on 26th if the university opens. You have any idea about universities?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I have seen some circular that on 26th university will start. So 26th December. So you can submit, in that case, you can submit to me at my office, and if that would not be possible, then you can upload it on your, LMS. You could have that. You have that uh, choice there. You can upload. आप वैसे किसी और की अपलोड नहीं करते क्या, दूसरे टीचर्स की assignments? Where you upload?
Yes, ma'am. We uploaded already in the
So
last semester.
okay, then you know the process. Then you just repeat the same process and upload
मैम
it there. Yes.
मैम अभी कुछ दिन पहले जो सर्कुलर देखा था उसके मुताबिक तो ऑनलाइन पेपर्स हो रहे हैं हमारे।
अच्छा, हाँ वो तो है, ऑनलाइन
Yes,
तो हो
ma'am.
रहे हैं, लेकिन यूनिवर्सिटी विल बी अगेन ऑन, सो लेट्स सी क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता. लास्ट सर्कुलर व्हिच आई सॉ,
फिजिकल क्लासेस के लिए ऑन होगी अभी।
या फिजिकली.
यस मैम, वैसे भी मुश्किल हो क्योंकि केसेस जो हैं वो डेली बढ़ रहे हैं.
तो वही बात है कि अब पता नहीं है, आई डोंट नो, बिकॉज every day we are having new things, so we are coming up with so many things new. We don't know what will happen. Things are so uncertain are all around, so let's be prepared for both, both the options, either physical face to face viva or online. You have, you have the experience now, so I think there is no um, problem in facing any of the any of the choice. So you can go for, you should be ready for both the choices. And regarding your lab, of course, you must complete your lab experiments, as I have been mentioning to you, and I have guided you, and I provided you the lectures and the experiments on my YouTube channel. So go through them also. You can, take help from them. Prepare your journal so that if there would be an option to submit the journal, I can collect your journal at the before the examination date, and I can add up your 10 marks, because your journal holds 10 marks. Keep that thing in your mind. So keep writing and keep preparing your journal as well, and keep learning from the lectures I am providing you about the techniques, basic techniques, and the basic methods that are supposed to be learned by a second semester student who is now going to appear in the final year. Very soon you will be counted as a final year student, so this is your last semester in this class. So you are supposed to be prepared, who are especially those who are interested in getting admitted to organic chemistry. They are supposed to be very much very much ready, uh, if so that you, these are whatever I'm explaining, it's almost all concerned with your, it's all relevant to your organic chemistry synthesis, which are you are going to face in your final year. There are so many things that are advanced level. So what is that advanced level? It is all that your final year and for the ample PhD. So go through those lectures also that are related to, because if you'll subscribe the channel, you'll come to know what I'm uploading, and if that thing is relevant to your studies, go through them. You should not, regardless of that you belong to A group or B group. No, it's not like that. Yes, you are being divided, but you are the same class, so just go through them. Whoever finds useful, they can go for the LMS, and they have the option over there. So I hope you you have understood what I'm saying. You got all my points and you will follow them. Let's meet again in the other class. If I'll find something that has not been taught to you, I will come to you again. Okay, or if you have anything in your mind, just talk to each other, just share among each other, and we can arrange a Zoom class, again another Zoom class regarding your practicals. If you will feel like that you are not following something, we can arrange the class again, and we can discuss things only for the labs. So just give me the date, provide me the date 4 or 5 days before you decide, and let me know, and then I will of course arrange the class so that you will if anybody is having any sort of encountering any problem in learning or understanding or not being given, I mean is not been following anything, you will be given the chance to ask. So that's it. See you again. Thank you very much. Goodbye.